If your projects don't spiral completely out of control, are you even doing them right? This hunk of metal is a subframe from an M3, and it connects every part of your rear suspension to the car itself. But all the rubber bushings, ball joints, and bearings have 245,000 miles on them. So I'm rebuilding or upgrading the entire rear end with parts I got from Turner Motorsport. I'm also repainting everything, including these sway bar reinforcements, so the car will look and perform better than it did from the factory. I invested in every possible tool I could need, so let's get these bushings out. I don't want to burn them to spare my neighbors and the environment, but 5 minutes of heat on the metal and a BFH are making this job way too easy. So I'm definitely not getting too excited by popping everything in the freezer, so they'll press in easier tomorrow, right? Next up, let's strip this trailing arm. I'm worried about the axle nut because it's off the car, but Big Bertha saves the day. Okay, but this is not what I meant when I said only use hub-centric wheel spacers. Plans A and B are no-goes, so I get to play with more power tools, I guess. It's funny what you can learn about a car's owner by pulling it apart. I'm adding new parking brake shoes to the list. After rinsing every axle and hub pulling tool in the county, these things seem to be soulmates for each other. So I'm pulling the trailing arm bushings in the meantime. These were already swapped to poly, so they're popping right out. My ball joint tool is working like a dream once I find the right size press and receiver. After the third part store run for the day, the upper control arm bushings aren't putting up a fight either. I would have pressed the diff bushings out, but Alex's series has already saved me from so many headaches. So mine is getting the drill and hacksaw method. I'm drilling and tapping my diff for an upgraded 14mm bolt to handle all 170 horses I'll be throwing at it. That was a ton of work, but I'm going to soak this seized axle under tension overnight because I've only got 1 day left to pull my stock subframe before my welding appointment.